Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. And, okay, first let's talk about the green tea. I haven't had a chance to answer comments yet, obviously, because the vlogs are only been live for like a day. So I haven't had a chance to answer comments on the whole tea thing. I do know the green tea has caffeine in it, but it has less caffeine than coffee, and so I was trying to wean myself off. That's the point of that. And so today, for the sake of seeing how I do with it, today I'm going to have a cup of decaf instead of any tea. So, I should have explained that when I was talking about before, but it was just a way to try to get myself off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go straight from coffee, which has, I used to sell, you know, like you sell Pampered Chef in-home. I used to sell coffee and tea and chai and stuff in-home parties like that back when Bob and I were first married, just because I was bored and needed something to do. And back then I didn't even drink coffee, which is funny. But anyway, green tea has way less caffeine than coffee, from what I was taught back then anyway. This is not a scientific statement of fact. That's what I was taught anyway. So that's why I went to that. And my goal is to go to just herbal tea in the morning. Whoops, what am I doing? So anyway, I just thought I would address that. I will answer comments, of course, and answer the people that talked about that, but I just thought I would, in case any of you that didn't comment were wondering, that's why I was drinking the green tea. So anyway, I'm just going to try a cup of decaf today, and we're going to see how it goes. What time is it? I slept in today because of The Walking Dead. Can we discuss The Walking Dead? I am not impressed. I had such high hopes for this season, and it started out so well. And the past, 3 episodes have been kind of, meh. I don't know what's going on. I was texting a friend of mine last night, and I said to him, I said that, you know, the chemistry of the show, or the good thing about the show is the chemistry of the cast when they're together. And they've had far too many episodes where they only have, like, a couple of them. I'm not saying the episodes are, I gotta put this in my empties, another hand cream. I'm not saying the episodes are bad. They're just not very good. Does that make any sense? Oh, I gotta get my brushes out of the bathroom. So anyway, I'm gonna wear a jacket over this shirt, by the way. This is my brush washing. I think this was 2 weeks again. I think my life is going to get back on schedule now. Here's hoping anyway. I better leave that on or I'll forget. My life should get back on schedule now. Things should be a little more normal. A couple of you guys said you were glad to see the vlogging schedule back to normal. Me too. I like traveling. I feel like I need to put this somewhere so that I can talk to you guys. Let's put you right here in this cup. Hopefully you can see. I feel like I need to stand like this. I like traveling. I mean, I like doing the things that I do when I travel. But it takes a lot out of me. Tomorrow I have to go travel for work, but I just am leaving really early in the morning, going to my customer and then coming back. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go get ready for my day. I'll show you the outfit of the day in a minute. In a minute for you, in a long time for me. Okay, outfit of the day. Let me just try to get my hair out of my space there. Okay, so this jacket I got at Lane Bryant. I really like this. It's something different with kind of the angled buttons here. And it's cropped in the back. And I just have a black t-shirt underneath it. And these are not your daughter's jeans. I think I said not your mother's jeans. They're not your daughter's jeans. Anyway, I don't have any bracelets on because the jacket is long enough. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with bracelets. And then, you guys can see, earrings. These are from Charming Charlie's. And yeah, I think that's it. My eye look today, I'm not sure how well you can see, but I felt like when I watched film footage back, you could see it pretty well here. But anyway, I have to walk and talk. What I did was, this was inspired by Emily actually. She did a video a while back where she's used the Pure Minerals palette that I love so much. I actually, I sent it to her because I was like, A, these are such good quality. B, it's all mattes that are good quality. And C, those burgundy colors are right up her alley. Those kind of rosy burgundy. Anyway, So she had, in a video just a little while back, she was wearing a gold shadow on the lid and then that palette. So I wore MAC's Pigment in Gold Mode on my lids today, and then that palette. So that's what I'm sporting. It's a beautiful sunrise today. I'll show you. And then I gotta go to work. It's 7 o'clock. 7:02 actually. Beautiful sunrise. Lots of snow. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. Good morning, everybody. It is 5:36 a.m. What's funny about these is that I can't always remember day to day what I've told you because there's been a whole day in between instead of like a few minutes or an hour in between clips. But I'm going to see an end user today, so my customer's customer, so to speak. And I wanted to get on the road by 5:45, 6 o'clock, something like that, because I don't like to take any chances. So here is my outfit of the day. It's always hard to keep this normal when I'm trying to have the camera up and tilted so you don't get the line. But anyway, here, I'll just kind of give you a shot here and then I'll do it again without the light. But so this is jacket that I got from Lane Bryant. This shell thing that I have underneath it also has these zippers on it, which I don't necessarily appreciate, but I like the way this fits better versus the other kind of black shell that I have. And this one doesn't hang out as much. Generally, it's not supposed to hang out. So anyway, yeah. Gray slacks, these same booties that I've been wearing. Excuse me, you're totally going to see these in my favorites. I love these booties. Anyway, jacket, whatever. On my eyeballs today, I have, I wanted to do kind of gold maroon again, but I was like, Kristin, you're going to a customer, really. So let's try to be a little more professional than that. So I have the Pure Color Quint from Estee Lauder. I think it's Pure Ivory, or I think that's what it is. I don't love it. When I do my review of the Estee Lauder products that I have, you will hear that. I don't love it. Every time I use it, I'm like, ugh. But anyway, and then I have the blush from the Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette and that same highlight. And then on my lips I have Hourglass Whisper, which is my official, really trying to be professional lipstick. So anyway, yeah, I'll take the, I can't talk. I'm going to take the camera with me in case anything should happen along the way. But I'm hoping to get there, do my thing, get out and be back to the office by 2 o'clock at the absolute latest. I just can't afford to be out of the office much longer than that. So anyway, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I wanted to show you guys that this is how, before I leave, I'm still here. It's like 5:39. That this is how strict I am with myself. If I haven't written a thank you note, products don't get used. So I ran out of time to do, well, that's not true. That is not an excuse, but I got tired on Sunday and decided to just chill instead of writing my thank you notes. Then I was going to do it yesterday morning, and that is true. I ran out of time yesterday morning, so that I'm hoping to be able to get that done tonight. But I'm pretty strict with myself. I don't like to use the products till I send a thank you note. Anyway, okay, now I'm really going. Good morning, everybody. So clearly I did not actually take you with me. Well, that's not true. I took you with me in my purse, but I didn't actually pull you out of my purse. It was just a crazy day. Lots of driving. Not too exciting, the driving part. And then I was with my customer, and then I got back to work, and blah, blah, blah. And I was really tired yesterday when I got home. So, quick outfit of the day, because I need to get going. My boss is actually meeting me at the tire place. I'm getting new tires. So this jacket is old, from Lane Bryant. This sweater also from Lane Bryant. I think I'm all Lane Bryant today. And I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's a little bit longer in the back, as you can see. If I can pull it out here. Really pretty green color. I really like the green color. These earrings are, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but they're real kind of, they're spiky. And I don't know. I just thought I would try them out. They're not my normal sort of look. But anyway, and then I have, like, in case you're curious, okay, so first of all, these are 7 for Lane Bryant jeans and just black tennis shoes because it's snowy outside. Don't worry, I'm wearing another coat in addition to this one. Yeah, I'll just show you. I didn't even know it was supposed to snow again. I mean, are you kidding me? What are you gonna do? So, oh, the jeans. Forgot what I was gonna say. The jeans, I have about 5 pairs, I think, of the 7 for Lane Bryant jeans. They're just my favorite, most comfy, you know, go-to jean. Aside from, I can't say they're my favorite. I think the Not Your Daughter's jeans are my favorite. But, I don't have as many. Anyway, I like them both. All right, I'm going to pack up my stuff and get going. And, yeah, I'll check in later. Good morning, everybody. Thursday morning. And, okay, so yesterday, let me just explain. The clip you would have just seen, I was really in a hurry. I decided that I was going to film my haul before I left yesterday, but I had to leave at 7 o'clock because my car was going in for new tires. And, sorry, it's my Keek. And, my boss was picking me up at work at a certain time, or picking me up at the place where I was dropping my car off, and I didn't want to be late. So, yeah, I feel like I just ran through my morning yesterday, like, because I made the decision to just do one more thing and film that haul. And when I came home last night, I intended to show you guys the mess and explain. And I didn't. I just cleaned up the mess. But I had, like, my haul stuff was all over my vanity. Ugh. It gave me heart palpitations to leave it. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. I'm just going to show you the Optimist Club, which I used to be part of. I'm no longer a part of. But they do a rose sale every year. And they always do it just before deer hunting. You know, so that the husbands can make it up to their wives that they're leaving, apparently. But, I mean, they've been doing it the week of deer hunting since long before me. I want to say 25 years, something like that. Anyway, so we get the roses at a really, you know, an inexpensive price, and then we sell them for $20 a dozen. And so I'm not in, but I purchased some. I sold some at work, too, for my friend who's still in the club. But, so those are my roses. They just come in like a sleeve, and then you cut them and stick them in a vase yourself. So, you know, that's my poor flower arranging job. You know, but they're pretty. It's fun to have roses. Normally I don't buy roses. I always tell Bob not to get me roses because they're, oops, get my pomegranates out of the way, because they seem to die so much more quickly. And actually roses in general, or I mean flowers in general. But anyway, it's nice to have them, and they were only $12. And it's for a good cause. So, anyway. Alright, I just thought I would say hello. I'll check in a little bit. Okay, so it is 6:46. And I have finally gotten my thank you notes written. It's Wednesday. I'm embarrassed by that. Anyway, so those are done. And I clearly did my makeup. This is a new lipstick that actually you'll see in a haul on Saturday. Hopefully, you'll see in a haul on Saturday if I have time to get everything done for it. This is NARS Olivia. It's so pretty. And then there's a NARS lip liner with it as well that I can't remember what the name is. But anyway. So yeah, I got my thank you notes written, got a whole lot of stuff put away, just kind of little things. I was so tired when I got home last night that I didn't really do much, so. Anyway, I was kind of waiting around for the garbage guy to arrive. We just don't understand it. For months, the garbage guy would be here almost before Bob would leave. And Bob leaves really early in the morning. Like 10 to 4 o'clock, something like that. And so for those of you that are going to ask, because I always have a couple questions about this. Bob is a supervisor in a manufacturing facility. That's kind of what we've decided to. I mean, obviously we don't want to tell what people do. And I am in sales and marketing. So anyway, he leaves really early in the morning. And for a long time, the garbage guy would be here, like, Bob would barely get the garbage out there, and then the guy would be here. Well, for the past few weeks, we don't know why, but, you know, I'm leaving a little bit early. I mean, not really early, but I'll leave at 7 o'clock or whatever, and he's still not here. So, and, you know, Bob really likes that garbage can to get pulled in, especially as windy as it's been. But I have to go to work. I have things I need to do at work. I can only wait so long. So anyway, I'm going to head off to work, and we'll see you guys later. And, sorry, for those of you that are wondering, the scarf I've had forever, I realize I'm not going to do a full outfit of the day because I'm just wearing yet another pair of Lane Bryant 7 jeans. And this sweater is that one with the side zip that I bought in multiple colors. This is the green one. And then this scarf I've had forever, and I just have it kind of tied Hopefully you guys can see. Just in like a double kind of knot thing, like a tie almost. Anyway, and these earrings I've had forever too. So I don't know where I got these, but I really like them. They're really light and they work like when you're wearing something like that. Anyway. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, one more thing. I'm going to show you guys this coat if I can. I am digging this coat. I bought it kind of on a whim from Lane Bryant when I was there. I don't know, a while back. I walked in and I had some, well, I had one of those, I had like Lane Bryant cash to use or whatever. And they had 40% off the whole store, plus I could use my Lane Bryant cash. So I got a whole lot of stuff for not much money. I haven't done a clothing haul in a while. I probably should have, but now it's all put away. Anyway, so hopefully you guys can see this coat. It's so cute. First of all, I like it because the collar isn't all up in my business. It's got the full kind of leather on the sleeves. Hopefully you guys can see that. The belt can be either leather, full leather on the one side, or it's material on the other side. I like to keep it on the material side because then it stays in place. And it has a zip all the way up. Hopefully you guys can see that. How many times can I say hopefully you guys can see that? And then the pockets have just that little bit of full leather trim as well. I just really like this. I think it's so cute. I'm really happy with it. I may show a coat of my favorites. Is that crazy? Probably. Anyway, okay, I'm really going to work now. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. And can we just, it's Friday morning, obviously. It's 5:15. Oh, something like that. Can we, well, first of all, I have to tell you that I was just watching Prissy's vlog from when Melissa was down visiting her. And I was laughing out loud so hard when they went by the Whataburger. Very short story. Forever when she was talking about, Prissy and I back used to Vox before, whatever. Whenever Prissy and I were talking and Whataburger would come up, I thought she was saying Whataburger. We don't have something up here like, we don't have that place, whatever. So I thought she was saying Waterburger instead of Whataburger, like, what a burger. Yeah. So forever now, I've been calling it Whataburger. And so when they went by it in their vlog, she pointed it out to me. I do want to come visit Texas, by the way. Someday. Okay. Anyway, I had to tell you that I was cracking up over that. And here, let me take a drink quick. And B, oh, Pitch Perfect 2. Can we discuss? Have you guys seen the trailer? If you haven't, there's one part where they're like looking at the different teams or whatever, and they rip off the sleeves of a big muscly guy, and the one gal says, oh, he could be the ham to my sandwich. The person that they ripped the sleeves off of is none other than number 52 of the Green Bay Packers, Clay Matthews. And then the other guys surrounding him are also from the Packers. So, anyway. A, I'm excited about Pitch Perfect 2 to begin with. B, I'm excited about it even more because the clay maker, Clay Matthews, is in it. I mean, what more could a girl ask for? So anyway, I'm just taking my vitamins here. I added, it's been a long time since I did that video, but I've added vitamin C gummies. I actually have some of those on my desk, and I'll just at random take one. Not all the time, but because it's winter, you know. So I've had decaf all week. Sorry, it's going to get dark for a minute. I'm just getting the cord for my laptop. I need to upload some footage for tomorrow's video because last night, instead of doing my video, I chose to be lazy. I'm multitasking and doing my makeup while my footage is uploading. Okay, so I just tried to talk to you while I did a bunch of things, and I'll probably cut most of that out. It's on my eye. So, all week this week, by the way, I'm having, hi Lindsay, I'm having coffee in my Canada mug. It is decaf coffee. I have not had any caffeine this week, except for Monday. And Monday was just green tea. So, that is good. Headaches have completely gone away. So, I'm happy about that. This week I've been not doing much with my eyes. Actually, it's been like that for a little while now. Just kind of really light makeup. And Michael would call that clean makeup. I call it light makeup. And so I've been doing the light makeup because I've just been testing and trying to focus on the Dior Skin Star foundation. I'm going to have a review on that coming up in a week or so. I need to actually get with Kristin and find out when we're going to put those up because, as you guys know, and I'll list her below, it's Kristin and I tend to do, we'll test the same foundation and then put a review at the same time because she has a little bit younger and oily skin. And well, a little bit younger. She's much younger than me. She's like mid-20s. And I'm not. I'm 41 for those of you that are curious, by the way, if you didn't know that. Anyway, so we do foundation reviews at the same time so that if you are not of my skin type, you can go see what she has to say. And vice versa for her subscribers. Oops, they smack my... Oh, by the way, I get a lot of questions on this makeup mirror. I hate this makeup mirror. You guys know me. I normally use the words I don't appreciate. I hate this makeup mirror. I can't justify buying another one, but I bought this one when my other Conair one, you know, the light inside died and I couldn't get at it to change the bulb. Bob tried, I tried, anyway. And so I bought this one, but it's a touch. So all I have to do is grab the mirror to like bring it toward me or touch it on the bottom or whatever, and the light goes out and it's a 1, 2, 3. So I don't even know how many times in the morning I end up hitting this base, turning it off, and then having to go 1, 2, 3 to turn it back on because I want it as bright as it can be. It drives me crazy. So I do not recommend this makeup mirror. I mean, the rest of it, like how it looks, the shape, all of that is really, really nice. But mirror itself, the other issue I have with so the foundation itself, I don't know, I haven't made a decision yet. I don't think I've ever had a foundation where I'm so, about it. Like I'm having a hard time making a decision. I've tried it with this brush and with a beauty blender. I've not tried it with my fingers because I really don't like many foundations with my fingers. But, I think it's a shade too dark. So I'm going to Appleton tomorrow, and I think I might exchange it for a lighter shade or get a sample of a lighter shade. I haven't decided. I have not decided. The other thing I'm trying to figure out how to do it, and I was actually tweeting with Alicia, who's a subscriber, but you guys know I consider you my friend, so a friend of mine. And she was saying the creamy concealer, she was saying she wasn't having very good luck with it. And I was like, yeah, I can't really tell myself. But, this is all that I really put on of it. It's a good look, I know. But I found if I use this brush, so any kind of pointy brush like this is the Sigma one, but there's lots of them, this is the F86, and go like that, it tends to make it not be quite so kicky. I was using like a brush like this, like the Real Techniques. I also tried the one I like so much from, I don't know where it is, right? Oh yeah, here, from It Cosmetics, this one. None of those work too well. You almost have to have a brush that will pick up the excess product. You know what I'm saying? So this and then a damp beauty blender both work well. My beauty blender is not damp right now because I was using a brush today, obviously. So, anyway. Alright. I'm going to go finish my makeup. We'll talk later. Okay, time for a little outfit of the day action, and then, what time is it? It's 6:30, and I need to edit a video and get it converting and stuff, but, okay, so, not your daughter's jeans, I always forget, and these are the ones that have a little bit of butt interest, but nothing crazy, and those same booties that I've been wearing to death. They're so comfortable, you guys. You have no idea. This necklace is just like the craziest necklace I own. It's new. It actually was a gift. And you can see it's from Charming Charlie's. It has these kind of tassely things, this big like jewel thing. I don't know. Anyway, so the earrings are also from Charming Charlie's. And this is just a black V-neck sweater and black blazer that I think I got from Lane Bryant, if I remember correctly. So yeah, outfit of the day. And makeup is very basic eye. Sorry. Very basic eye. And I mixed 2 Camp Cosmetics blushes together, Demure and Disco Days. Gotta go get my plug that I put in there earlier. And on my lips, again, is the NARS. Only the NARS in Olivia, what I was wearing yesterday. I think I took footage yesterday. I can't remember. And, but I put Chanel Spark over the top of it to go with a glossy. With a glossy lip. So, anyway, that's the outfit of the day. Let's look at my roses. Roses that I bought for myself. They're pretty, aren't they? And sun's not quite up yet. I'll maybe give you a shot of that later. Right now, I'm going to edit a video. And I'll be back in a little bit. So I was about to walk out the door. I pretty much missed the sunrise, but sorry. I meant to show you it before and got busy with my editing. It's 7:15, so this is like the latest I ever like to leave my house. So I'm out. I should show you though before. See this over here? Can you see the orange through the window there? That's what goes on. I will see that as on my whole drive in. I have to leave the camera here though because it needs to be charged. But my entire drive in, I will see blaze orange hanging outside people's houses because you wouldn't want it to smell like the house. It has to smell like the outside or the deer will see it. Tomorrow is opening deer hunting. So we actually aren't going for fish tonight like we normally would because preparations have to occur. Basically, he has to get to bed really early because he gets up even early. I mean, he gets up at the same time, but I don't know. I just don't even ask questions. Preparations have to occur. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow's opening deer hunting. It is opening gun season. That's what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. And gun season is 10 days, I think. I don't know. It opens up the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and then it's done the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So I think it's like 10 days. Anyway, I gotta go to work. So I'm home from work. So is he.
What's up?
And he's in a particularly good mood, not only because of deer hunting, but because he's on vacation all week next week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're shut down, aren't they?
Yes. Our business is a little slow. So
Yeah, they're a little slow, so they shut down for the whole week. So he just has vacation, so he took it. Apparently he bought a pizza for dinner. Because as I told you, hunting prep. No time for fish fry when there's hunting prep to be done. I was going to show you guys that it's about hunting prep. That I went today to the store where they carry these kind of chunks of chocolate. I always make toffee. For those of you that have been around a couple of years, you've seen me do it a couple of times. And I will try to do a video on it this year. But this is the kind of coating that you use. The price on this has gone up, I must say. But it's dark confectionery coating. That works the best for the toffee that I use. I don't like milk chocolate because it's way too sweet. So anyway, I have 5 chunks of that. And then I have 2 chunks of milk chocolate for the peanut butter balls that I make and for the cornflake candy for Bobby.
Yep.
Right. He just got a big smile on his face. Yep. So I came home, put my jammies on. I decided not to wash my face. You guys didn't have to look at me all.
Yeah, who wants to see it? I do.
Last night. Was it last night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, last night I was putting moisturizer on my face. Tell them what you said.
I said, don't scrub too hard, honey. You'll rub all that cuteness off.
Isn't he cute? So funny, honey. So anyway, oh, and I was going to show you. So one of my subscribers who actually sent me something just not that long ago sent me, and I was just flabbergasted when I opened this. Because I had looked at this on QVC's site, and I was like, Kristin, you don't need that. Don't get it. If I can get it open, I will show you. Okay, so it's called the Buki Brush Box by It Cosmetics, and so it has a lot of the brushes that they have, but in like kabuki style. I don't know why that little thing is in there, but so like this is the Buki Radiance, and it says, "You are Joy. I don't know why I picked that one up first. This is the tapered one. This one is so soft. Oh, goodness. And this says You Are It. It's called the Bookie Complexion. And then this is the Bookie Ball, I think. Bookie Powder Ball. These are so soft, you guys have no idea.
I don't.
And it says You Are Love. And then this one is kind of like the F80-ish, or like the buffing one that I'm liking from them. And it's the Bookie Buffer, and it says You Are Beautiful. And it's in its... My camera shut off on me. It was just so sweet. And Vicki, thank you so much. I'm just dumbfounded. You get a new camera? Well, maybe I will.
One that doesn't shut off.
Yeah, that would be nice. I actually would like to get myself an iPad.
There you go. Get that too.
Well, maybe I'll get both. Good grief. Anyway,
phone yet?
Wednesday you're getting your ding dang phone. I mean, seriously. Him and his phone. I can't even take it. Can't even take it.
Well, look, folks. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but look at it's in pristine condition because you don't ever use it.
You know, I mean, come on, folks. But it's not just that, okay? So we talked about hunting tomorrow, right? The nice thing about the cell phones nowadays, and even this old one, has a tracking device. So if something would happen to me, at least if I'm not home, I mean, Kristin knows I'll be home by 5:30 unless I call her. And something, and I can't get to my phone, it'll be turned on, at least they'll be able to track where I'm at.
Well, sure, we can track it even with that phone. So
Yes.
see, we don't really need a new phone for that.
Folks, do I need to plead like I did with the bowl?
Oh, please.
Here we go again now, folks.
It's been the year of Bob. How much more does one man need? Oh,
Want me to
boy.
make a list?
No. He is getting his phone on Wednesday.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
waiting for the Black Friday sale.
Yes.
But not a 6. He does not need that.
No.
He barely uses it. He doesn't text. He makes phone calls.
Well, I'll be texting with my new one.
We'll see. I'll report back on that.
517.
So anyway, did you have some... I mean, this vlog is probably going to be long enough because I did stuff all week long, so...
Oh.
Did you have anything to share with them? He wanted to share some hunting stuff.
Well, I do have lots of things.
Oh boy, we'll save some of it for tomorrow.
Well, it can't. It has to be tonight.
Oh.
So tomorrow is opening day of the gun deer season, and before Kristin and I thought, well, we'll show you some of the stuff that I'm required to wear or I'm going to be taking with me for the day, because I'll be gone all day, unless I'm fortunate enough to harvest one.
For the record, by the way, we know that not everybody agrees with us.
Yes,
We're just kind of
I want to explain that a little bit.
sharing what we're doing. So
again, I know not everyone agrees with the hunting, and I get it. I see your side of it, but here in Wisconsin, if we didn't control the deer herd, the deer would control us. Couple of things would happen. Number one, there's not enough food here in the wintertime. If we wouldn't control the herd, a lot of them would just starve to death anyway. Number two, if I was a farmer and I planted 500 acres of corn in the spring of the year, expecting that to either be my income or supplement my income in the fall, and the deer destroyed half of it because there was so many, I mean, that would be devastating, So when it comes to hunting,
and never mind the car accidents.
right, if we didn't control the herd, we wouldn't even be able to drive around here at night because our cars would be in the shop most of the time getting fixed from deer damage. Yeah. They're so plentiful. But I just want folks to know that, when it comes to hunting, again, I know you all don't agree, but I view hunting as a privilege. It's a privilege for me to hunt deer, and with that privilege also goes along with being a good steward. Now, where I go hunting is on public land, and this is going to be the 4th year. So the first 3 years I've hunted, I've actually seen deer that I could have harvested, but because I felt they were too small. I'm looking for bigger deer because, again, I view hunting as a privilege, and I want to be able to hunt for many years to come. As long as I can hunt, I want to be able to hunt. So I'm not going to take any small animals because that's going to be our future, for future hunting and future generations, because hunting is a tradition. And not only that, it's estimated that the 9-day deer season, which starts tomorrow, November 22nd, and runs through November 30th, Sunday, generates $1 billion of money into our economy here in Wisconsin. And we all know, creates jobs, keeps our tax rate a little lower. I can go on and on and on. You guys get the gist of that.
And for the record, we eat the meat. He's not just hunting for the sport of it. We will eat it.
Both of us, and for the most part, all of our family enjoys the venison, but it's not, I don't have to, I'm not out there feeling the pressure that I have to get a deer because Kristin and I aren't going to have anything to eat if I don't get one either.
Right.
I do it because of the privilege, because of being out in the outdoors, and on practicing good stewardship. And like I said, we have to control the herd here in Wisconsin. It's just, it has to be. And for the record, 600,000 people are going to be out in the woods. That's how many people buy hunting licenses for the gun season in Wisconsin. And each year we register, every deer has to be registered. There's only between 200,000 and 300,000 deer per year registered. So less than half the people actually are going to harvest the deer. And to even further those statistics, they say 35% of the people that buy licenses register one deer every 10 years. And I fall into that category. It's been 2005 since I've gotten a deer, and that was with my bull. It's been 1998 since I've gotten one with during the gun season. So, like I said, I've had chances. I choose not to shoot the small ones because of the privilege of hunting. So with that being said, we just wanted to show you a few of my things that I'm required. First of all, during the gun season, the 9-day gun season, we have to wear blaze orange. Okay, it's visible. You can see other hunters. Very important for me because I hunt on public land, which is land owned by the state or the county we live in. Therefore, in all reality, I could get out to my stand and there could be another person come in after me and sit 10 feet away from me. There's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, you hope hunter's etiquette kicks in and it's kind of a first come, first serve. So if I'm there first, hopefully he would, have a sense enough for that person. Could be a she too, because women do hunt. Would go find a different spot to hunt, and the same with me. I mean, if I got out to my stand where I normally hunt, and I don't know the people that hunt there. I've talked to the guys that have hunted into my area the last couple of years. But if they're there before I get there, well, then I'm the one that's got to go find someplace else to go. So blaze orange is required. And at least 50% of your body has to be covered by blaze orange. So I have a nice heavy jacket here, and I have a shirt. So now you might want to ask, why the shirt and the jacket? Because the jacket's going to cover the shirt. Very good question, but I'll have the answer for you. As you can see, you have to buy a license to go hunting. I have my back tag right here. If I'm fortunate enough to harvest a deer, I have to there's tags on here that we have to tag the deer with, and then I use these little tie straps here to either fasten the tag to the deer's leg, or if it's a male deer, it can go on the antlers, okay? So in order to get to these tags, I gotta take my jacket off, right? Well, voila, if I take my jacket off, I still got my shirt on underneath, so I'm still blaze orange. That
so
way
nobody
hunters
shoots
can
him.
still see me. Because when it comes to hunting, safety comes first. One of the first things I will do, hunting hours start at 6:30 tomorrow morning. The first thing I do at first light is I'm gonna scan the area where I'm hunting, looking for this color. Because the last thing I want to do is have a deer come in between me and another hunter, and we're shooting at the deer, and we could hit each other. And I'm hoping that other person does the same thing for me.
This is why hunting makes me nervous.
So safety comes first. So that's why we wear this blaze orange jacket and coat. And then I have a cap here. My cap is blaze orange, and I got my cat's eyes already on there so I can see where I'm going, because it'll be dark when I get out there. And then it's obviously chilly here, a little cooler. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, but I got this to cover my face. I can put my cap on over the top of this, so that'll help keep me warm. I have various warmers here. I got hand warmers, and I'll take these and I'll stuff these in my pockets, my shirt pockets, my pant pockets, just to keep them warm. I got feet warmers to put in my boots, help keep my toes warm. And then for the last few years now, I've discovered this is actually these Thermacare. These are body wraps. It's kind of like a portable heating pad for your back. It's designed for pain, but they give off heat. So before I get dressed tomorrow, I'll wrap one of these around my waist, and that'll keep my back warm. And actually, it'll stay warm all weekend if I leave it on. So these work really well for that, just trying to keep you warm if you're looking to stay warm. Even if you're going to like a football game or something in cold weather
Packer
or whatever,
game.
Yeah. Wrap one of these on around your waist.
Strap that on you.
You betcha. So, and then obviously I have my gun. That's what I'm going to use. I got bullets. Got Got myself some beef jerky
Wait,
here to snack on.
where's the jerky that or the beef sticks that you got last
They
weekend?
were delicious.
Yeah, they were gone already.
I was taking one at my lunch every day. They were delicious. So I got some beef jerky here that I'll snack on. It's protein. Got my knife here because you have to, once you harvest a deer and you tag it, you have to field dress it. So you have to, use a knife to cut
We'll
the
leave it at
innards
that.
out. And then I have these gloves. These are slip-on gloves. There's Lyme disease. Deer could have disease, so I can slip these on over my hands before I field dress it. And they go all the way up my sleeves. So not only does it keep me safe, keeps my clothes from getting too dirty. And that's pretty. Oh, and I got a little cushion here. Then I can sit. I'm going to be sitting pretty much all day tomorrow. So I take one of my bag chairs and I just put this cushion on there. It just gives me a little more something to sit on.
How much sleeping will be done in the woods tomorrow?
Not much. I take a nap for about a half hour in the afternoon. So, but other than that, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, that's all the gear that I have to keep going, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I'll be fortunate. I'm actually able to harvest 2 deer, a male and a female, if I'm lucky enough. So, and then we can share the venison with our family if I get that. Or I actually have a friend of mine that's invited me over to his place to hunt, and he's pretty confident that we'd be able to get one, and because he's going to let me hunt on his property, I agreed to share. If I would happen to get 2 deer on his property, I would let him have one, so he can feed his family.
Are you doing that tomorrow?
No, that's not till Sunday, because Sunday it's supposed to rain.
So this is a better place to go when it
yeah,
rains?
there's a little more protection from the rain.
There you go.
Well, you don't want to be wet and miserable.
Thanks, honey.
All right, folks.
So there you go, banter with Bob. It's been a while since we had a little banter with Bob.
Again, I want to say one more thing. If you remember the fishing video, expectations, intentions, okay? When I buy my license, my full intentions are that I harvest a deer, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, but I'm not expecting, because if you put expectations before intentions, you're going to be disappointed.
There. Wise words from Bob Gabe. So anyway.
Oh, I forgot how long the pizza's got to go in for.
Oh, well, he got all into his hunting stuff.
Cooking dinner, folks.
He's cooking dinner. We were going to just have leftover casserole, but he wanted to have pizza. So anyway, again, please, those of you that don't agree with it, we understand. Please don't be offended. We're just sharing our beliefs. You're welcome to kindly, gently, nicely, respectfully share your beliefs below as well. So anyway, with that, I think that I will end this vlog because I know, due to long-winded over there, this one's going to be pretty long. What's going on over there? Oh, he was just doing a dance, which he felt like stopping when I turned the camera on him. It wasn't,
folks, you missed it.
It wasn't twerking though. Anyway, all right. So tomorrow, my plan is to get up and get to Appleton when some of the stores open, and I'm going to get some gift cards that I need to get for Christmas. And then I have a massage scheduled at 11, which I haven't done in years, actually. It's been a couple of years at least since I've had a massage. And then I have my hair appointment with Eric right after that. So, yeah, that's the plan. And I don't know. It depends it kind of depends on the morning whether I'm going to go shopping beforehand or after, but we shall see. I will take you along with me as I go. So, I hope that you guys had a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Want to say bye?
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.